Hi, I'm Thomas Kent with Lion Athletics, here with head women's basketball coach Jason Burton after a big 92-65 win over Western New Mexico. Coach, they kept things close in the first quarter. What changed to give you all that kind of spark, let you take control of things?
I didn't think we came out out the gate like we needed to, and we talked about that. We watched our game last time, and I thought on the floor we just didn't execute, didn't play hard, and didn't do the things it took to win the game. But we ended up winning anyway. And tonight they realized where we're at now. We're a different team than we were back then, and how we came out the game is not us. Uncharacteristic of how we play. We weren't talking, weren't really moving with any urgency, and after the first quarter, and we ended up bouncing back at the end of the first quarter, but we had a chance to talk at the end of the first quarter, and they came out the gate and changed their attitude, and that's the difference in the game. And I thought for the next 30 minutes, we played like we're supposed to play.
Yeah, absolutely. So 18 points from Artasia Gay in the first half. Tell me about being able to lean on her a little bit, especially with Kayla Riley going down quick with 2 fouls.
Well, I thought the paint was open for us. You look at the halftime stats, we had 30 points in the paint. We had 11 points from the free throw line, and we got to the free throw line by getting to the paint. And we just, early on, we settled for jump shots. I thought we took 10 threes, and we didn't need to, because if they weren't guarding the paint. They were allowing us to get the ball inside, and early on we weren't taking advantage of that. When we finally started taking advantage of that, I mean, Tay's one of the best scorers in this conference, and we got her the ball, and she was able to work with space.
21 total assists. You shot 50% from the field. Talk about your ball movement, how that's leading to scoring.
The thing about this team is it's a very fun team to coach because they're unselfish. And if you watched our bench energy in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, when other people were coming in the game than our starters, people that don't really play, were playing and getting extended minutes, and they were having success on the floor, and our starters were cheering loud for them. They were excited to see the success of their teammates, and I think that carries over to the floor. You know, they don't care who scores; they want to make sure we score the ball, and we got an unselfish team, and that's translated to the success we're having right now.
Okay, we were just talking about it. Big game coming up Saturday. Eastern New Mexico, leader of the conference.
Right.
Talk about the importance of this one.
Very important. It's important to defend home court. But every game right now, we got 7 games left in the season. We have 15 wins. And we're having an opportunity to do something we haven't done here in a long time, and that's go to the NCAA tournament. So every game matters, but a game of this magnitude, you know, where Eastern New Mexico is going to shape up in the region and what they're doing in this conference, it's a big win. But we're going to have to come out and play to get that. We're going to have attention to detail, and I thought early on in the game we didn't have that, and that's why I call it timeout early in the second quarter, just to address some things. We came out of a timeout and didn't execute the play like we talked about, and so things like that we had to clean up, because Eastern New Mexico is not going to allow you to make mistakes without them capitalizing on the mistakes. And so we've got to make sure that we sharpen up, tighten up, and have attention to detail versus Eastern New Mexico. But it's a huge game. The next 2 games, Eastern New Mexico and Angelo State, number 1, number 2 in the conference, and it's a chance for us to move up in the conference standings. It's a chance for us to kind of solidify a good spot in the conference tournament. And so these next 4 games at home are big.
Thank you, Coach. Looking forward to it. Again, Saturday we play Eastern New Mexico here at the Field House.
Come out.
2 o'clock.
2
We'll
o'clock.
see you at the game.
Yes.
I'm Thomas Kent, Lion Athletics.